Talk to me about Eagles Giants. What you see for this game with a quick turnaround. The state of the Eagles, injuries, everything. Um, you know, is this game as close as we see, or what you think so far?
Uh,
Yeah. All right. So, coming off a disappointing game, a lot of back and forth conversations about how the Eagles lost um, to the Denver Broncos. A lot of kind of rumors that they were walking around, going around Philly, went down Broad Street or South Street or something. I heard playing Meek Mill on the bus.
took the bus. They took the bus down Broad
Yeah,
Street.
something,
Yeah.
something, something to that effect. Definitely, I guess it was their kind of Super Bowl, but it is what it is. It kind of happens when you beat the champs. But quick turnaround because after the night, Thursday night, it's going to be all Philadelphia sports going on. If the Phils hold on, Phils will be on, Flyers will be on, and the Eagles will be on as well. I think the Sixers lucked out with the opening of the NBA season coming up here soon. But with that being said, let's talk about your Super Bowl defending Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles, taking on those hated G-men, going up to MetLife Stadium. Oh man, what's that? Is that 2 outs or 1 out?
This one.
Just one. Took him for a ride.
Yeah,
Ooh,
look, like he got a good hit on the ball, but
yeah. Oh wow, Hernandez with a good. Oh come on, Schwartz, don't get that knee buckle. I don't like that. Your Philadelphia defending Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles going up 95, taking on New York G-men and those hated New Yorkers. Preview is looking about a touchdown with a little bit of a hook on the end of it. Oh man, talk to me about this game, bro. What you see um, with this game, and do you see this as one of?
oh my god,
Oh, that smells like a double play.
what are you doing, Schwarber?
Oh, he got caught.
What are you doing?
Oh no, Schwarber. God
But
damn it.
Trey was supposed to go.
Trade and go?
Trey didn't go.
No, he did. He's on third.
Yeah, but he didn't go. He went once he threw it back to first. He Trey went back. That's what made Schwarber go back. Anyway,
Ah.
all right, come on, man. We can't be having these mistakes on base.
Yeah. So, talk to me about Eagles Giants. What you see for this game with a quick turnaround. The state of the Eagles, injuries, everything. Um, you know, is this game as close as we see, or what you think so far?
I mean, let's go back to the game we just had, right? We've talked offline, had conversations about my why I thought the Philadelphia Eagles lost that game last week. I said it was AJ Brown. It seemed like he was a topic of discussion this week. They had private meetings with him. That tells me a lot. So hopefully they can kind of straighten the ship. A short week, I think, is the best thing they can have,
Really?
so they can move and turn the page from this loss. And
Hmm.
whatever turmoil that's in the locker room, they're distracted enough to get back to business and back to work. A short trip up 95. I think the Philadelphia Eagles come out and dominate this game. New York Giants are not a good football team at the moment. They got a lot of young pieces at
Hmm.
quarterback, obviously running back. We do have to be mindful that uh, that quarterback is right now trying to figure out what NFL is all about, and so it's going to be a lot of miscue off scripted plays by the quarterback with running the football most likely. And I would say that would be an opportunity to look at wherever his projected outcomes is potentially on the ground for their quarterback. But
Mhm.
that's the only thing we got to make sure we're doing. I
Yeah,
think we're just much more better defensively than they are offensively with all the injuries that they've had. So I think we'll be able to take advantage of it. The 7.5 is a lot of points for a conference game on a short week and a traveling team going. So for
yeah.
me, I don't. I just want us to get back on track on winning football. I don't care if that takes Jalen only throwing for 130 yards and then throwing for 280 and losing. So give me winning football and let's get back on track. I like the fact that they've met with AJ Brown. Hopefully that works and we're going to move forward.
I agree with your assessment here and your analysis of the game. I'm actually on this game with my preview,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually like the Birds. I think the matchup with their offense versus our defense, I just don't know how New York is going to score a lot of points in this
Yeah.
game, especially with them being injured. Scadaboo is an average, I think, running back at this point. And like you said, Dark really has nowhere to really go with the ball, especially against our corners right now. So I think that the Eagles should. Uh oh,
All right.
Magic, Magic, sit your ass down.
We got the bat on the ball. We just had just,
Ooh,
just
uh,
sorry.
yeah,
Thought it was like a good
a
hit
good
there.
hit, a good hit. Yeah, yeah. Mm, mm, mm.
Sorry.
No, you good, you good. But like I said, I think it's a bad matchup for the Giants,
It is.
especially their offense versus our defense. We'll figure it out along the way. We do have some injuries. I do have some concerns, just like I had concerns last week, and I did say Denver was going to end up being where they were. I don't know. I didn't think Denver was going to win the game, but it didn't surprise me that Denver won the game. It was just too much going on. But now with the injuries even more kind of piling up, I don't think Dickerson's going to play in this game. That's a big blow to our offensive line. We have no continuity. We can't run the ball. So, but they're 4-1 still. So they have to they're going to be figuring this thing out on the fly. I think they got no choice to. And I honestly think they switch it up this game. I think now they're going to follow and try to run the ball more in this game. I really do. And unfortunately, that rolls right in to my second preview on this game, and that's Mr. Barkley. There are different projections that Barkley can have for these games, whether it be receiving or rushing, etc. I mean, he hasn't hit over 80 yards since game one. That's a possibility here. He always is known to break one, but that's a good defensive line over there, a really good defensive line, and they have some good interior linemen. And Dexter Lawrence, maybe one of the top three interior linemen in the league, definitely at least one top one or two knows. And then they got a Preffler of DNs and edge rushers, and from Burns to Carter. I forget the third one. What's that guy's name? He wears the cage mask. Uh, Thibodeau. I think is it Thibodeau?
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah, Thibodeau. Yeah. So we have our work cut out for us, and to control the line is we have to control the line of scrimmage, and we need to not put Jalen in harm's way because he got hit a couple times in that last game as well. He's been getting hit too, um, and I think I forget was that Tampa. He took a good shot, I think it was. So I'm looking at both rushing and receiving, and I'm going under the water on that one. That line was at 108, 110, I think it was. And I just think it's way too high.
okay.
I think it's way too high. Now, granted, he is due to break one. He is very due to break one. But I think this has probably been a gem all year that we haven't even thought about. Because look at this, look at these numbers, bro. First of all, he hasn't had one game yet, Barkley, with 100 total yards. So there's one. Two, 88, 46, 43, 40 has been his rushing numbers. He like he had they're never going to lower his rushing preview or projection to anywhere close to that. Like it's always going to be inflated because it's Saquon Barkley. And it
Yeah.
should be inflated. It should be high because that's what he should be doing. But for whatever reason, it doesn't
Hmm.
work. And I don't think it's going to work now, especially what I'm assuming is going to be Matt Pryor now starting at left guard,
Hmm.
and especially with our offensive line woes. Yeah, man, give me under the water on that Barkley rush in receiving. I think that's a
Yeah, I like that. I mean, I would also look
I
at
think it's a little bit of a gem play.
I look at
Get his
probably
ass
his
out of
his
here.
team his over carries too. I'm sure it might be set at like 13 and a half, maybe 14 and a half. I think they're
Yeah,
going to make a point to give him the ball,
for
especially at the
sure.
last
Because it's New York. It's in New York. They're gonna make him involved. But and if like I said, is um, I can see him getting more involved in the passing game, like like giving him a little bit more screens, um, getting him little shovel passes, just getting him in space and letting him work. So he could bite me there, but rushing the ball, yeah, I'm not sure they're gonna be able to run the ball against the G man.
Okay.
All right, so those are previews for your defending Super Bowl champions. Let's keep going through the week.